Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the third night of the WWE Alternative Tour, live from Newcastle, England. And what a night we have in store as the road to Survivor Series is coming near a close, as Group B of the Survivor Series tournament has the night off, because tonight is about Group A as Le Champion Chris Jericho goes one-on-one with Undisputed Era's Roderick Strong. Jericho must win to force a sudden death match next week, but if he doesn't, it comes down to the winner of this one. For the first time ever, it's Shinsuke Nakamura one-on-one with the bitter Pete Dunne. If Dunne wins, then he automatically faces the WWE Champion at Survivor Series. More on that as the night progresses. And speaking of the WWE Championship, our main event of the evening can very well change the finals of Group A, as the Rebellion's Rusev defends the coveted championship against the former champion, the Destroyer, Samoa Joe. You don't want to miss that bona fide house fight. But last week, The Undertaker accepted Roman Reigns' challenge at the expense of the Bloodline's Jimmy and Jay. Earlier today, at an undisclosed location, Roman sat down with Michael Cole to get his thoughts and mindset headed into the Survivor Series. And speaking of the Survivor Series, this man is dead set on finally getting his revenge against the machine gun, Carl Anderson, in London. But tonight, the Prince is spoiling for a fight. For the first time since Judgment Day, Finn Balor is cleared to compete. And even though he's not looking past his opponent tonight, whomever that may be, I would have to oblige you with history, as the crowd here in Newcastle greet the true rock and roller with respect after he made his sentiments known by attacking the advisor of the machine gun 2 weeks ago by challenging him to a no-holds-barred match at the Survivor Series. But I can now confirm that per Mr. McMahon, the winner of the match between Anderson and Balor will have a date for a WWE World Heavyweight title match at the Royal Rumble. Both men costed the other the World Heavyweight title respectively, that being Balor costing Anderson the championship in the Fatal 5-Way match back at Ground Zero in Brooklyn. But that was only a reactive because of what Anderson did to Balor and in June in Puerto Rico at King of the Ring, by costing him the last man standing match against Big E Langston for the World Heavyweight title. And now knowing what is also on the line, that fight will be one for the ages between Carl Anderson and this man, Finn Balor. Let me know, you guys, who do you think that will face, who will step up to the plate to face a very focused, a very well-balanced Finn Balor who was done placating to his friendships, to his past friendships. He is here for a fight. He is here to be the best, and he's here to be the World Heavyweight Champion once again. But in order for that to take place, in order for that to happen, ladies and gentlemen, he has to get past Carl Anderson. But I very well know that he is not looking past the man he is scheduled to face. I don't have him on my run sheet as of yet, but hopefully it is a good one, because he looks in tear-top shape for a fight. Oh, this one is sure to be intriguing. For the first time in a number of months, the Supernova Noam Dar is back in the WWE. The last time we saw Dar was in a losing effort on an episode of the now defunct Monday Night Raw. Both Dar and Balor are no strangers to one another, and tonight Dar has an opportunity to possibly open some eyes at his potential against a top contender, against a competitor the caliber of the former World Heavyweight Champion in Finn Balor. This sold-out crowd here in Newcastle is not 100% behind the Supernova, but which I wouldn't understand because I'm not a local native here in the UK. But Noam Dar, he has to be itching for a fight. He has to be ready for a fight, because he is stepping in the ring with someone who is, without a doubt, focused and hell-bent on sending a message to Carl Anderson. Let me know down in the chats, who do you have winning this one? To kick us off for night 3 of the WWE Alternative Tour, it's Balor versus Dar. It's the Prince versus the Supernova. And all that is left to be said here, ladies and gentlemen, as we kick things off here in the Alternative Tour, is here we go. Elbow and collar tie up. This one is sure to be highly impressive. Oh, Dar takes advantage really quickly and targets that arm that is heavy. He has a previous injury list with Finn Balor. So excited, ladies and gentlemen, that I'm starting to get tongue-tied. I will get that under control as Finn Balor continues his control over Noam Dar. Noam Dar switches it up and traps him with the leg, and now he kips out of the way, and now Dar in serious trouble again as Finn continues to wear down with the headlock, and Dar switches it up and takes control himself. Oh, Balor presses him off the ropes. Ducks out of the way. Oh, what a beautiful drop kick. The Prince showcasing why he is considered one of the very best. Former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, just to name a few of his title reigns. Into the Brain Buster. Balor looking to put this one away right here. Jessica Garza in perfect position. And 3-0, only a 2. Still to come tonight, Group A of the Survivor Series tournament comes to a head as Chris Jericho faces Roderick Strong and Shinsuke Nakamura goes one-on-one with Pete Dunne. But also the WWE Championship will be decided as Rusev defends the title against the man he cashed in Money in the Bank on, Samoa Joe. Noam Dar in firm position. Looking to send Balor into the corner. Oh, what a chop. It looked like he chopped at the throat, which is smart strategy because if he has trouble breathing, the photo suplex. If he has trouble breathing, then there is no way that he can stay long in this match. He'll have to end this quick. Oh, Dar taking control of that previously injured shoulder. Oh, taking him down. Oh, Dar looking for the net breaker, and he connects. Noam Dar showing off what he's made of, but Finn Balor is just a little bit better right there as he moves out of the way into the sling blade. Carl Anderson, oh, double stump. Carl Anderson has to be looking on and seeing what he has awakened because of the last time these two faced off in a no holds barred match, as Balor looks to put this one away right here. The last time these two faced off in a no holds barred match, Carl Anderson dominated Finn Balor as Noam Dar looks to continue this match with that powerful kick out. Dar sends it to the warm. Oh, the knife edge chop sends him down to the snapmare into the beautiful drop kick. A sliding drop kick from Balor. Balor again with a sling blade. And now Finn Balor in firm control. Hopefully Carl Anderson is watching for the coup de grace. The same move that aided in Carl Anderson losing at Ground Zero a number of months back in September. I hope Anderson is watching, even though it's not Sunday. Noam Dar has been introduced to the Bloody Sunday. Good grief, the height and the spike. Finn Balor is back on top of his game. This has come full circle. The last time Finn Balor was in England, he was destroyed by Carl Anderson at Judgment Day, as I mentioned, and now he looks forward to Survivor Series, where he could be on the road to reclaiming the World Heavyweight title that he lost in Puerto Rico back at King of the Ring last June. But he has to get past Carl Anderson and not look past the Machine Gun, who has the ear, or who has the voice of Ted DiBiase in his ear. And wait, look in your bottom corner. In the bottom corner of your screen, Carl Anderson with the gun stun. And speaking of the Machine Gun, he picked his spot and left his former best friend laying in the middle of the ring. Survivor Series, these two will finally come to blows for a shot at the WWE World Heavyweight title under no holds barred. There you see Bayley preparing for tonight's match against Bianca Belair, who won the #1 contendership to Asuka's Women's Championship last week in a battle royal after... Oh, wait a minute. Naomi, she is livid right now. Wow. Wow. Naomi might have just chewed Bayley another one, but that's still to come later tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the number one contender, Bianca Belair, will face a clearly altered Bayley. That's still to come later tonight. But right now is our first of two matches in Group A of the Survival Series tournament. And believe it or not, Roderick Strong has the power to dramatically shift the tournament. Recently rejoined the Undisputed Era after a falling out down in NXT. His only victory so far in this tournament was against Pete Dunne by nefarious means, might I add, after he attacked him from behind. Well, that being Adam Cole. During week 2 of the tournament, the Roderick Strong is here. As I mentioned, Chris Jericho will have to win over Roderick Strong, be it by pinfall or submission, to force a sudden death. More on that later in our co-main event being the Pete Dunne and Shinsuke Nakamura match. But the former United States champion have lost the title to Raymond Rowe. Roderick Strong, if he somehow pins or submits Chris Jericho here tonight, then he will basically shift the entire landscape of the tournament, that being in Group A. And speaking of the former United States Championships, Raymond Rowe, who will look to unify the United States Championship with the Intercontinental Championship next week against Drew McIntyre, but that is next week, as tonight we are focused on the road to Survivor Series and naming a future number one contender for the WWE Championship. And Roderick Strong is ready. He is here for a fight, and I cannot wait for this one, as this crowd here in Newcastle show their somewhat support for the Messiah of the Backbreaker. And you can't think of anything of Messiah-like or demigod-like than Le Champion Chris Jericho, accompanied to the ring by his hired enforcer Jake Hager, who had a busy night last week when he took out Tyler Bate with 2 gut-wrench power bombs on the stage. Bate has not been medically cleared to be on the show tonight with a stinger to his back and to his lower spine, all courtesy of the enforcer of the Bubbly Club. Chris Jericho defeated Bobby Roode to qualify for this tournament with 10 points intact after losing to Shinsuke Nakamura during week 2. However, he reintroduced the former World Heavyweight Champion that's towering him behind. A submission win should be Chris's objective, because if he wants to face Pete Dunne again, who currently sits at number 1, he needs to force Roderick Strong to tap out. But that might be easier said than done, because Strong has a tendency of being one of the toughest son of a bitches in the business. The theme song says he is Judas, with being that he's competed all over the world, being from WCW, NWA, AEW, New Japan Pro Wrestling. Doesn't matter. He's been everywhere. It's Chris Jericho versus Roderick Strong. First match of tonight's Survivor Series tournament match. And here we go. Elbow collar tie up. Similar to the last match we just witnessed, Finn Balor under dominant victory over Noam Dar as he continues his road to Survivor Series, and as these men do as well, as Jericho wrestles him down to the mat. And now Strong continues to maintain and show that he can hang with the very best as he snaps him down and looks to continue to target the throat of Chris Jericho, as Chris Jericho does it himself with the leg drops. And now, Roderick Strong breaks free and controls the narrative himself as he strikes the face of Chris Jericho. Oh, what a shot to the face. I mentioned AEW by accident. That will not ever happen again. I just got chewed out by Mr. McMahon in my ear. Oh, Jericho sent off the rope. Oh, went for a knee, does Strong, but Jericho had a well-scouted and outstanding enziguri for his troubles. Oh, what a kick to the knee, which is smart strategy. Now Strong with the backbreaker. Strong with the backbreaker, looking to put this one away with a quick pin right here. 2 and 3. No, only a 2. Oh, and a kick to the spine, which is smart strategy because Strong, if you target a body part, which he is known for doing so in his career, then Jericho, you will increase your chances of forcing Chris Jericho to submit. Oh, what a wrist lock suplex. Jericho landed on the back of his head. Now Jessica Carr in perfect position. 2 and 3. No, Jericho barely got the shoulder up. The towering Jake Hager watching as this match unfolds. You have to wonder, outside of the higher relationship, what is the reasoning behind this pairing between Jake Hager and Chris Jericho? Oh, and a kick to the face. Got the chest a little bit as well. Oh, and now Jericho in the center of the ring. As I mentioned, he was targeting the back, and now he's in the camel clutch. That's what it was. The camel clutch as Jericho. Will he tap? Will he tap? Or will Roderick Strong? Oh, wait. Jericho breaks free as he slips out. And he takes the legs from up underneath him. And now Jericho looking for a neck breaker. No, wait. Oh, Roderick Strong reverse. We have to wonder the mindset of the leader of the Undisputed Era. Just last week, he came face to face with someone from his past that nearly cost him his career, and Sami Callihan, who was responsible for all the attacks we saw in the likes of Tommaso Ciampa and Bobby Roode. Sami has been barred from the arena tonight, but we have to wonder how long that happens as Jake Hager used his services to his advantage when he distracted Roderick Strong, and now Jericho has firmly regained control. Oh, what another running bulldog.
Come on, baby!
Chris Jericho trying to hype out this crowd as he is preparing with a shoulder tackle and another one. Oh, Roderick Strong trying to come back with this one. Jericho to the top as he maintained his balance. Roderick Strong don't know what's about to hit him. Apparently he does as he takes out the midsection with a strike. Oh, now Roddy has Jericho in very rare form, and another backbreaker. That has been his prime target all match, and now going for the cover, looking to gain 5 points in the Survivor Series tournament. No, only a 2. Got to do a lot more to put this man down, former undisputed world heavyweight champion. Oh, and a flying forearm. And now Jericho with a lion salt. A lion salt, looking to put this one away. Here's 1, here's 2, and 3. No! I spoke of the Undisputed Championship when Chris Jericho defeated The Rock and Stone Cold in the same night. We will crown a similar situation when we've crowned a WWE World Heavyweight Championship in 2 weeks at Survivor Series. And now, the Judas Effect! This is usually a prelude to the Lion Tamer, which will secure Chris Jericho 10 points, and he will basically set his sights on facing Pete Dunne next week to crown him. Wait a minute, right here. Oh my God, Tyler Bate. He just took out Jake Hager with a steel chair to the back. Chris Jericho did not see that coming. Payback comes from all sides of the situation as Tyler Bate bandaged arm and back and all. He just took out and got revenge on Jake Hager for what he did last week. Roddy caught him. He caught him. Oh, he did it. Roderick Strong caught Chris Jericho off guard and has gained 5 points. But that changes everything. Chris Jericho is livid. He's as good as eliminated because Roderick Strong just put them both at a tie. And if Pete Dunne wins, then there's no point in a sudden death. Asuka is preparing for Bianca Belair, who ironically put her #1 contendership on the line against Bayley later on tonight. But another man who was preparing earlier today was the destroyer Samoa Joe, as he prepared for his pending rematch for the WWE Championship in tonight's main event against Rusev, the man who took the championship from him after cashing in the Money in the Bank briefcase. Joe has been on another level since laying out Rusev a couple of weeks ago. Will he be able to keep that same mentality when that certified house fight commences in our main event? Samoa Joe is without a shadow of a doubt ready for the main event. And speaking of tonight's event, this isn't the same hugger we once knew. This woman has chopped off the Dusty inspired pigtails and has embraced a new mentality where she is done taking a backseat to everyone and will take out anyone that she considers in front of her as an obstacle that she cannot overcome. Many consider her the dark horsewoman of the WWE, and with the look in her eyes as of late, can you tell me any different? Former NXT Women's Champion, after her conversation with interim official consultant Lacey Evans a number of months back, Bayley took out the #1 contender for the Women's Championship, that being Bianca Belair, last week with the Fisherman Driver after Bianca overcame 7 other incredible athletes to solidify her spot against Asuka for the Women's Championship after Survivor Series, as Bayley just observes. Look at her demeanor. Her entire demeanor has changed. She is not for the sold-out crowd. She is not about the kids anymore. She is all about herself and all about being a future champion here in the WWE. And if she defeats Bianca Belair, then she is without a doubt in the right path for a championship, but not from behind, but face to face. Bayley, allow me to introduce you to the EST of the WWE and the woman who looks to break Asuka's undefeated streak in London, Bianca Belair. As I mentioned, Bianca overcame 7 incredible women, including the likes of Bayley's best friend, Sasha Banks, Candice LeRae, and Naomi, who had a few choice words for Bayley earlier tonight. Pound for pound, Bianca is the strongest athlete in the women's division, and this match came to be because Bianca has agreed that if Bayley can beat her face to face and not behind her back, straight up, then she will hand over her title shot against Asuka at Survivor Series and give it to the woman who attacked her last week. She is the final NXT Women's Champion, having cashed in her championship bet, which was equivalent to the Money in the Bank briefcase, for an opportunity to be in that battle royal. Instead of going face to face with Asuka, she wanted to solidify her dominance, that being Bianca Belair. And with her victory last week in that battle royal, she has that opportunity. But finally, face to face, no sneak attacks. Bianca Belair, Bayley, here we go. Oh, and Bayley taking the coward's way out, looking to play some mind games with Bianca, who is not phased whatsoever. The official is going to start her count of 10. Bayley playing the games, playing a little mini game of cat and mouse, touring around. And I'm pretty sure Bianca was not pleased with that, as she takes her head off. That being Bayley takes Bianca's head off with that lariat. Oh, now into the corner, Bayley looking to unleashing those right hands, the take fist of Bayley. But Bianca pushing her off. As I mentioned, the way she just pushed her halfway across the ring and in response with that forearm, the strength of Bianca Belair is unmatched at this point. And Bayley once again rolling to the outside, looking to catch a breather this time. She is not pleased that Bianca just stood her up once again. Oh, Jessica Carr looking to hold Bianca back, and Bayley taking advantage again, looking for the neck breaker, but no, she snaps her down. She takes that arm out, and Bayley is being matched with the strength of Bianca with the deadlift suplex. I've just received word that in tonight's co-main event, Dunne versus Nakamura, what the heck? I won't have to hold that thought for a second, as Bianca just deadlift Bayley. And now look at the strength of Bianca as she slams her down. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. In tonight's Dunne versus Nakamura match, if Pete Dunne wins by pinfall or submission. Yes. Oh, that was a very close 2 count. If Pete Dunne wins by pinfall or submission, then he will automatically advance to the WWE Championship match of Survivor Series. But if Nakamura wins, that will not be the case, and a rematch between the two will likely take place next week. More on that as that match comes to fruition. As Chris Jericho lost, and I said that right, lost to Roderick Strong after he was distracted by Tyler Bate returning the favor to Jake Hager with a steel chair to the back of the head. And now the airplane spin by Bayley as she plants her down. With that loss, Chris Jericho is good as well as eliminated. That co-main event was very well shape up the entire WWE Championship match at Survivor Series, as Bayley is looking to do something off the second rope here. Oh, what a European uppercut with some sauce on it. And now Bayley looking to put this one away, looking to gain that #1 contendership and face Asuka in Survivor Series. No. Bianca don't know what hit her. And Bayley, oh, what a shot to the back of the head. And now another shot. Bayley sends her off the ropes into the Luthez press. And instead of striking her with some fish, she is slamming her head down to the mat. But Bianca just pushed her off. And now Bayley looking for a snap suplex, but no. Bianca slips out through the back. And now a belly to back suplex, and she slams her hard on the mat. Ducks out of the way. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. As I mentioned, I cannot speak that enough. Bianca is one of the strongest women in the WWE as that power slam connects. And now Bianca looking to put this one away right here. Jessica in perfect position for the count. 3-0. This sold out crowd has to have been enjoying themselves so far, as we still have our WWE Championship main event between Rusev and Samoa Joe, as well as I mentioned the Pete Dunne and Nakamura match. I cannot wait for that match, as Bianca, oh, she went for something, but Bayley got out of the way. As Bayley, oh, she looking to target that knee, looking to take out that knee a bit, and now switching it up into the Boston Crab, Bianca trying to fight her way to the ropes. Will she get, oh, she almost slipped. Will she get to the rope? And she does. Her ponytail saved her with the rope break. And now Bayley the belly. Bayley the belly that has won her championships in the past. 3-0. Bayley can't believe that Bianca Belair just kicked out of the Bayley the belly. Oh, fireman scare takedown. Bayley was going for something, but Bianca had well scouted with that lariat. And now Bayley in firm position for the spear. Asuka sent a message to Bianca Belair, and I'm pretty sure the EST is sending a message to her and the entire women's division that she is coming for that championship with the KOD, the kiss of death equals. Jessica Carr in position. 1, 2, and 3. Bianca Belair has her sights set on Asuka and that WWE Women's Championship. Asuka has dominated everyone, and now she is looking at the future of the women's division. The final NXT Women's Champion is coming for that Women's Championship here in the main WWE. That woman right there, Bianca Belair, has her sights set on the Empress and her crown for the Women's Championship. Oh, wait, what the? Come on. Bayley again, a sore loser. Oh, no. Not again. Fisherman driver. Jessica Carr screaming at Bayley, what are you doing? No one knows at this point. It's like that conversation she had with Lacey Evans just changed her entire demeanor. And I, for one, am not a fan of it. No, now she has a steel chair. Bayley can't take this loss like a woman. She has to resort to this cowardice. And now, oh, no, not again. No, the fisherman driver. Oh, come on. Take your loss and go home and recruit Bayley. That's all you have to do. Oh, what is she hasn't? What is she doing? Oh, no. Come on, Bayley. Don't do that. Don't do it. No, oh my God. Her leg has got to be shattered. We need some help out here for Bianca. Oh my God. Bayley has struck again. Oh, Naomi is pissed, rightfully so. Oh, come on! First Bianca and now Naomi. What the hell has gotten into Bayley? The hell is Bayley's problem? Well, there you see WWE Champion Rusev preparing for tonight's main event. And, oh, Zack Ryder. Rusev wants to handle this match. No outside interference. Interesting. So continuing to tease the fourth man. Do they even have a fourth man? The mystery continues around who the Rebellion's fourth man can be. Unfortunately, moments ago, after defeating Bayley, Bianca Belair was in the middle of celebrating until the sore loser decided to attack Bianca again from behind and not only hit two fisherman drivers, but she took it a step further by introducing a steel chair and then proceeded to wrap the chair around the ankle of Bianca and stomp on it, causing Bianca to scream out in pain. I don't know the problem with Bayley. I don't know if this has to do with her string of losses, but her attacking Bianca like this was uncalled for. And I can confirm that Bianca has been rushed to the trainer's area for further evaluation, and hopefully we can provide a medical update on her condition with that when that information becomes available. It is now time for a match that is go big or go home, because the final Survival Series tournament of the evening is near its head, and here comes the former WWE Champion Shinsuke Nakamura, who has to be chomping at the bit to make his way back to the title he never lost. In the first place, he had to relinquish that title due to a knee injury, courtesy of the defending champion later on tonight being Rusev, with 10 points to his name, the first of which he defeated Chris Jericho during week 2 to gain 5 points, and then he defeated Roderick during week 3 to gain 5 points as well. If he wins tonight, he will force a sudden death match between himself and Pete Dunne, and I just received word that it will be a fatal 4-way match instead between all competitors next week in Liverpool, with the winner facing WWE Champion Rusev or Samoa Joe at Survivor Series in London, England. It's all over the place. As I said that, Vince McMahon has confirmed that it will be a fatal 4-way match between all competitors next week if Shinsuke Nakamura wins here tonight. He has to win. He has to win if he wants to one more chance. Chris Jericho and Roderick Strong has to be betting on Shinsuke Nakamura tonight, because if he wins, then it will be a fatal 4-way match next week. But this man, who has made those whomever doubted him regret their words, Pete Dunne, has tapped into his inner bitterness and brought back the man who will break you apart piece by piece and not give a single hit with the letter S in front of it. Pete Dunne, as he makes that long walk down the aisle as this sold-out crowd here in Newcastle light up the entire world, the entire arena, as the bitter Pete Dunne makes his way to the arena. Pete Dunne, the longest reigning and only 3-time WWE United Kingdom champion in history, defeated Tommaso Ciampa during week 1 before Ciampa was removed from the tournament entirely due to injury, and forced Chris Jericho to tap during week 3 of the tournament after losing to Roderick Strong in week 2 under nefarious means, as I mentioned earlier tonight. But if he wins tonight, he will solidify himself as the number 1. Oh my God. Tyler Bate has been taken out in the parking lot, it appears, and I can already tell who is behind that. The man who was taken out of contention for the WWE Championship earlier tonight, when Roderick Strong took advantage of the distraction of Bate attacking Jake Hager. But we need some help in that parking lot right now for Bate. Hopefully we can provide a medical update on Tyler Bate as the medical staff have arrived to help him. Hopefully. But it's Dunne versus Nakamura. Big fight feel in our co-main event of the evening. And the only thing that is left to be said is here we go. Big fight feel as we are at a standstill right now. Who will strike first, Pete Dunne or Shinsuke Nakamura? Nakamura is a former IWGP Intercontinental Champion, one of the most dominant in that company's history as the elbow and collar tie, as Pete Dunne looking to take control of that arm, which is smart strategy because he has a tendency of tearing your limbs apart in the most sadistic way possible. Oh, like I mentioned, looking for a Fujiwara armbar right here. Dunne taking full advantage, with Nakamura breaks free, and both men are at again a stalemate. Oh, and Dunne strikes with a forearm, saying he is not here for respect. Once that bell rings, once it lights it up, oh my God, a strike. What a kick. As I mentioned, Dunne, he is not here for respect. He is here to win and will break you apart just for the hell of it. Oh, and a knee to the lower back. Looking to put this one away right here. 1, not even a 1. It was barely a 1 as Nakamura powers out. As you can see, Nakamura has that knee brace. He was severely injured by Rusev and a rebellion a number of months back that forced him to relinquish the WWE Championship prior to Ground Zero, prior to SummerSlam. Oh, what a shot to the face. Oh, as I mentioned, he's looking to take apart Nakamura piece by piece. Oh, and the double knees. Those exposed double knees to the small of the back. Hopefully we can get an medical update on Tyler Bate, who was attacked in the parking lot, apparently. Oh, and what a forearm. A little bliss by Nakamura. Oh, Nakamura has him. Oh, what a front slam. Shinsuke has Pete in his sights right here. Oh, went for a drop kick, but Dunne sidestepped him just that quick. This sold-out crowd is highly anticipating the main event for this evening. The WWE Championship is on the line. The winner of this match can very well be that future contender, as Dunne Dunne takes him out with the butterfly suplex from the top. Oh, look at Dunne. Look at Dunne. Dunne with the triangle. The triangle. The same way he gained 10 points by defeating Chris Jericho a number of weeks ago. Will he gain 10 points and solidify his spot in the WWE Championship at Survivor Series? Oh, wait, Nakamura, as I mentioned, had him very well scouted as well as he slams him and to break the hold. Oh, Nakamura went for something, but Dunne had him very well scouted and landed on his feet, and he responds with a belly-to-back suplex. Looking to put this one away right here to gain 5 points, which will put him at a tie. And 3, no. I stand corrected, not a tie, but he will still advance to that championship. Everything involving Group A is dead set on this championship. Oh! Group B with an exploder suplex. Here's 2. And 3, no. Got excited for a bit as the road to Survivor Series heats up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. If you're joining me for the first time, make sure you smash that like button and comment and subscribe as we are on the road to Survivor Series here from Newcastle. As Dunne is taken out by that forearm, looking to put this one away by Nakamura. 2 and 3, no. Both men are dead set on striking. Oh, what a swinging wrist lock suplex. And now Dunne over into the fireman carry position, and he plants him with the Death Valley driver. 2 and 3, no. Somehow Dunne got out of that, and Nakamura trying to figure out what he has to do. I have an update on Tyler Bate. He appears to have re-aggravated his bruised ribs and suffered from a few cuts on his back, as it appears he was slammed through some glass. But he is responding. That has the fingerprints of Chris Jericho and Jake Hager all over it. And now Dunne looking to stay all over Nakamura as the double stomp. Looking to put this one away to gain 5 points, 2, and only barely a 2. Oh, a shot to the midsection has Nakamura to his knee, and Dunne raking the face of Shinsuke. And now, oh, and he stomps to the back of the head. What does Dunne have in mind here? Oh, and a backbreaker. Shades of Roderick Strong, who has got to be vying for Nakamura to put this one away. And now Nakamura again in trouble with the triangle. Nakamura and Roderick Strong and Jericho has to be hoping for Nakamura to stay in this one so it can be a fatal 4-way next week. Not a 1-on-1, as I mentioned. Mr. McMahon changed his mind and said it will be a fatal 4-way sudden death match as he plants Pete Dunne to break free, that being Nakamura. Oh, Dunne. No! Nakamura had him very well scouted. No, and a shot to the face. And now looking for a reverse floater suplex. Nakamura has to be pulling for Rusev to retain the WWE Championship in our main event, because he wants revenge on the man who injured him in the first place, but he cannot look past the grizzled and bitter Pete Dunne. And now Dunne at a vicarious position from the top, but whatever Nakamura had, Dunne had him very well scouted, and a flying clothesline. Got me excited for this, what is Dunne has in store right here. Oh, kick to the midsection. Float him up. Exploder suplex. Exploder suplex. Pete Dunne. And speak of the devil. Chris Jericho and Jake Hager out here trying to spoil the party for Pete Dunne. As I mentioned, if Nakamura wins, then there will have a sudden death 4-way match next week. It will be interesting to see if they will get involved in this one. Oh my God! Who the? Killian Dane It's Killian Dane. He just took out Jake Hager, and now the Beast of Belfast has turned his attention to Le Champion. But why is he out here? And it looks like he's coming to the aid. Oh, what a crossbody! Killian Dane just neutralized the problem of Jericho and Hager. Pete Dunne very well. Oh, Nakamura taking advantage of the unfortunate chaos at ringside. Nakamura has him in his sights. King shows. Oh, wait. Dunne with the knee bar. Dunne with the knee bar. Inverted figure four. Targeting the previously injured knee. Will he tap? Oh my God. Will he tap? Oh, he tapped. Pete Dunne. Dunne is going to Survivor Series. With 25 points in total, there is no need for a sudden death. The bitter Pete Dunne has a date with destiny. Pete Dunne is going to Survivor Series to challenge for the WWE Championship. But you have to ask, why did Killian Dane come to the aid of Pete Dunne? Nevertheless, Dunne has his eyes on our main event tonight. Who will face Dunne for the title? Step closer to the World Heavyweight Championship and Big E Langston at Survivor Series. What the hell? Oh, Seth Rollins! Rollins attack Rush with the sling blade. Talk about poor sportsmanship. Rollins not taking back-to-back losses lightly. Blackout! Come on, Seth, take the loss like a man and regroup for your rematch for Apollo. Oh, he just come on. Come on, Seth. What are you doing? Come on, Seth. Come on, stop. Put the chair down. Rollins is taking this too far. Not how I expected this tournament to turn out, if I'm being honest with you. Oh, jeez! Oh, God, he's busted open. That chair shot did him in. Did he just say he's sorry? It had to be this way? Something has clearly snapped in the mind of Seth. Oh, jeez, not again. We need to get some help out here. Oh, come on. You saying you're sorry. No, not again. Oh, jeez. Now he's shedding that referee, Jessica Carr. You might want to stay back, Jess. He's deranged at this point. Oh, come on. What is he doing now? Oh, a power slam on the floor. What is he doing now? Oh, no. Come on, Seth. Come on, Seth. That's concrete. Don't do it. Don't do it. No! Blackout on the concrete. Last week, Seth Rollins committed a despicable act, and we had our cameras catch up with the architect to try and get an explanation, which you can now watch exclusively on joshuagresham.org/exclusive. What could the former WWE World Heavyweight Champion possibly have to say about his actions? Visit the website to find out. Also, we saw Pete Dunne earn his spot for the WWE Championship match at Survivor Series, and next week in Liverpool, we find out who will face the World Heavyweight Champion Big E Langston, as Apollo Crews and Kofi Kingston will face off one more time with 2 out of 3 falls. And here's the catch: if Apollo wins, it will be 1-on-1, but if Kofi wins, the title will be a triple threat match. And then in the main event, we will unify 2 workhorse titles as Intercontinental Champion Drew McIntyre battles United States Champion Raymond Rowe in what could be a hoss fight to say. The hell was that? But it is now that time of the night. It is now time for your main event of this broadcast, and it is for the WWE Championship. Samoa Joe defeated that man, or at least a version of that man we just saw in Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam, within seconds to become the WWE Champion. But a lot has changed since that night in Brooklyn, as Samoa Joe is now the challenger for the WWE Championship after having the championship stolen from him in many people's eyes when Rusev cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase back at September at WWE Ground Zero. And now Joe is here spoiling for a fight. Still to come immediately following this match, Michael Cole will have a sit down with Roman Reigns and get the Big Usos' thoughts headed into Hell in a Cell against The Undertaker. Joe is anxiously waiting the arrival of the Rebellion's Batman, as he wants that WWE Championship match. He has been training non-stop to get that title back. From the Batman of the Rebellion to the top dog here in the WWE, Rusev has been on quite the roll since revealing himself as the Batman at Survivor Series. Defeated Tyler Bate on Saturday night's main event a number of months back in a ladder match to win the coveted Money in the Bank briefcase, and he later cashed it in, as I mentioned, on Joe at WWE Ground Zero after Joe's war with his fellow Rebellion mate Zack Ryder and attacked him from behind with that briefcase. Rusev has been on quite the tear as he has been preparing for the Survivor Series tournament, as that man right there watching on, Pete Dunne, has his eyes fixed on this one because he faces the winner of this match at Survivor Series after defeating Shinsuke Nakamura moments ago. Former multi-time United States champion and Intercontinental champion. Now there's no briefcases or bats. This is a bona fide house fight waiting to happen. Who do you got winning this one, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know down in the chat or in the comment section. Do you have it Joe or Rusev to walk out of Newcastle as the WWE Champion? And they will face Pete Dunne for that coveted title. Joe has his eyes on the prize. He has been training double time since invoking his rematch clause. We could be moments away from crowning Joe as a two-time WWE Champion. But he has to get past Rusev. This man was hiding behind a mask for months, attacking people with a baseball bat until that night in Brooklyn when he attacked The Rock and cost him his match with Shawn Michaels, forcing The Rock to leave the WWE. And that's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. The coveted WWE Championship, the likes of Bruno Sammartino, Hulk Hogan, the Ultimate Warrior. They've all had the honor of holding that title. And now Joe is looking to hold that title one more time. Joe Rusev. The WWE Championship is on the line. Here we go. Listen to this place. Listen to this place. They are solely behind Rusev right now. Who will strike first? Oh, went for elbow and collar tie up, but Joe is not in the mood for no wrestling holds. He is here for a fight, and he slaps him down like a bad habit. Oh, kick to the midsection. Oh, jeez. Like I mentioned, this is not going to be a fight, a wrestling match. This is not going to be a wrist lock or a headlock. This is going to be a straight-up house fight. Oh, Jesus, you hear those slaps? Rusev is in serious trouble. Joe is not holding back. Not holding back against the man who took the WWE Championship by nefarious means. Look at the face of Rusev. He is turning bloodshot red. Oh, these chops. Joe is just seeing red right now. And I'm not even talking about Rusev's skin. He is enraged right now. He has been begging and pleading to get his hands on Rusev right here in the middle of the ring. Oh, what a spinning heel. Oh, my God. And now Rusev, hang up with the shotgun. Shouts out to the ringmaster. Here's the cover, only a one. Neither man is going to let up whatsoever. Joe, oh my God, what a shot. Oh, and another shot to the chest. Rusev trying to catch a breather, but Joe looking like a flying Samoan with the suicide dive with the elbow. Oh my God. You hear that? Jess is losing her patience. Would hate for this match to end on a count out. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. Oh, and he plants him on the back of the head. And he ain't done just yet. Senton. Here's the cover. Looking to put this one away to win the WWE Championship for the second time in his career. Only a 2. Joe can't believe it. He's going to keep up that fight if he wants to keep Rusev down. Oh my God. I am not used to these shots at this point. But Rusev is absorbing these shots. He's selling to bring him more. Oh my God. Bouncing him off the rope. Oh, in the back elbow. What a night it has been, ladies and gentlemen. Pete Dunne has won Group A of the Survival Series tournament. He will now face either Joe or Rusev for the WWE Championship at Survivor Series. Will it be Joe right here? Only a 1. Also tonight, Finn Balor defeated Noam Dar, but he was not able to celebrate that long because Carl Anderson took him out with a gun stun. And I can't believe the actions of Bayley, who stomped the chair as Rusev reverses the weight, come crashing down on Joe. Bianca Belair, we still don't have a medical update on Bianca Belair just yet. Her leg was stumped in between the chair by that loser Bayley. Uranagi. Rusev plants Joe with that patented Uranagi into the backbreaker. The history between these two go way back. Oh, that's Joe on the receiving end of some chops of his own. Rusev with the knife edge chop. Oh, now Joe taking the fight. Both men are not letting up. Oh my God, another slap to the face. Oh, and again, Rusev, the champion, is rocked. Oh, and he targets the knee. You can see those knees are heavily taped. He has a history of knee problems in the past, but that hasn't stopped Joe, and Rusev is taking clear advantage of that. Oh, looking to cave the chest in. Rusev is done playing around with this one. Knife edge chop, and Joe just absorbed it. What the hell what are these two men made of? Oh, and a shot. Taking him down to a knee finally. Oh, Joe had that well scouted with a headbutt. And now Joe scraping the face of the WWE Champion. Full speed ahead comes Joe with the boot to the side of the face. You can look in. Oh my God, looks like Rusev is cut in between the eyes. That lets you know how serious this fight is. Both men are laying it all out on the line. Sends him off the rope. Chest bump and a slap again. The hell? You can tell neither man respect the other. Blood has been drawn. Slaps all over the place. Big fight field for the WWE Championship in our main event. Oh, and a headbutt to the back of the head. Both men have a thick skull. I will not want to get headbutted by either man. Oh, and another shot, another forearm, another knife edge chop. Ric Flair will be done proud with these knife-edge chops. Oh, and a boot to the face. And another slap. German suplex, folding him open like an accordion. Oh, and now Joe looking for a snap suplex. No, wait. Rusev with a knee to the skull. And now Rusev with another backbreaker. Looking to put this one away right here. Here's 1, 2, 3. No, only a 2. Look at the blood just dripping from the face of the Bulgarian brute, the former United States champion, now WWE champion, looking to make sure he maintains his spot at Survivor Series on that road to becoming WWE World Heavyweight Champion. WWE Champion versus World Champion. Oh, and a big boot. The winner of that match will become the WWE World Heavyweight Champion by climbing a ladder and retrieving the briefcase at Survivor Series. Double duty for the champion. Oh, and now Joe. Both men are very well spent at this stage in the match. Looking for a muscle buster, but no, Rusev had him very well. Scouting in a roundhouse kick. A roundhouse kick from the WWE champion. And now what does he have in store right here? Oh, went for the Mosca kick, but Joe had him very well scouted, got out of the way, and now a Uranagi of his own. Looking to put this one away and win the WWE Championship for the second time in his career. 3-0. Barely a 3. That was 2.9 and some change. And speaking of change, Joe looking to power him down. Looking to put this one away. 2 and 3. No, Rusev kicked out, but Joe kept his grip into the Boston Crab. Into the Boston Crab in the center of the ring. Will Rusev tap? He has nowhere to go. Jess in perfect position, but Joe, overpowered by the lower strength of the WWE Champion, but that he's still very well spent. Oh, jeez, oh my God. A kick. And now Joe off the rope into the senton. Both men. Oh, Pete Dunne has got to be looking on, wondering what he is in store for comes London, England, Survivor Series in 2 weeks. We are one more stop away from the big Survivor Series event, headlined by Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker for the Inside Hell in the Cell. Will it be the last ride of The Undertaker? I know Rusev wants it to be the last ride of Joe as he unleashes these strikes in the corner of the challenger for his WWE Championship. Oh, and another kick. Has him down into the corner and went for another knee in the corner, but Joe had him very well scouted into the belly-to-belly overthrow suplex. And Rusev in firm disadvantage as Joe continues to kick or look to cave in the face of Rusev. Kick to the midsection. What has Joe got him scouted? But no, Rusev powers out. Back body drops him. And now Rusev, blood dripping, got to get into the eyes. Into the Mosca kick, dead square in the eye of Joe. Dragging his carcass to the middle of the ring, looking to put this one away to retain his WWE Championship here in Newcastle. And 3, no! Rusev can't believe that was 2. Got in the face of referee Jessica Carr. And now Joe, had Rusev well scouted, taking out that arm a little bit. When you take that out, you can kind of take out that pit, that patented Uranagi that he calls the pit. And now Joe looking to put him into a pit of sleep with the Kokita clutch. The choke, the Kokita clutch locked in, center of the ring. Will he tap? Will he tap and give Joe his second WWE Championship here in Newcastle? No, Rusev. Oh, and a shot to the back of the head. Joe, firm position. But Rusev is not going down without a fight. With that straight shot to the face. And now Rusev looking to take out the big man. He is begging Joe Oh, went for a shot, but Joe had him very well scouted. Joe is not going down without a fight, as I mentioned. Neither man, what a match this has been so far, and another back elbow. Oh, and a kick to the face. What is Joe? Oh, off the rope. Shining Wizard. A Shining Wizard from the Destroyer, the former Intercontinental Champion, looking to claim some more gold here in our main event. Oh, and another. Oh, my God. Neither man will not stay down. And the more that they come up and fight, the more that the other wants to lay him down like that Uranagi by Joe. Oh, Joe sends him to the corner, looking to put this one away right here. Has him very well up into the Muscle Buster. Looking to become the WWE Champion for the second time in his career. Oh, what? Joe can't believe Rusev just kicked out of the Muscle Buster. Very few, very little have ever kicked out of the Muscle Buster. But Joe gonna have to stay on him. The Rebellion has been asked to stay in the back. Rusev has begged them not to get involved because he wants to solidify himself as a dominant champion. Oh, and a serious takedown by Rusev. And now Joe crawling into the corner, trying to catch a breather for a bit. Oh, look at the strength of Rusev as he punched Joe. Oh, it looked like the back of his head slammed a little bit. Rusev is looking forward to Survivor Series at this point, but he's got to go through Samoa Joe. Mashka kick to the back of the skull. Rusev is on fire. He wants to make sure that his title win at Ground Zero was not a fluke, but Joe is not going down without swinging. Another slap passes Rusev to the knee, and another slap. What the hell is in? What is these men made of? Oh, a wild swing and a miss, and now the pit. Rusev has Joe dead to rights, but he is not going to put him down just yet. Joe. Rusev again with another pit. And now, third times might as well be the charm, because Rusev has him up with another pit. The pit to put this one away. Two. Rusev has retained the WWE Championship. Was that even a match? Was that even a wrestling match? That was more than likely just a bona fide fight, a hoss fight, to say the very least. But the stage is now set. Rusev has one more title defense against that man watching at Survivor Series. It's Rusev versus Dunne for the WWE Championship.